Hi, it's Jennifer from Soul Source Tarot, and I'm here to do your daily vibes for, well, any time, really. I mean, tomorrow's the 24th, but the 25th, 26th, 27th could be the first week of March. You know, the timing is fluid because we're all at different times in our life, right? We're all at different spaces along our journey. But typically these readings tend to play out within, you know, the next few days, but I've heard up to a month, so whatever, it is what it is, right? So anyway, we're gonna start right here. I don't usually use these things for the dailies. I will use them like for the full moons and the new moons, but I usually just break out into the cards, but for some reason I feel the need to use this deck right here. If you hear any pounding, it's because I am getting an addition, and they're doing some pounding out there, and you might even hear some cussing. I don't know, probably not, but they're pretty far away, so yeah, they've been pounding. So anyhow, what do we have for the upcoming energy? Oh, we got a few here. We got three. We are going to take them because when something falls out like that, I think it's pretty significant, so that means I need to get another holder. So, what do we have for an upcoming reading today? This reading is not sign specific and it is not time specific, okay? Angel of balance. So there's an angel that is bringing some balance, or whatever is happening is meant to cause balance or to bring balance to a situation. Now when I think about this, I think about the Two of Pentacles, because that is a balancing act. It's a need to be flexible. It's a need to adapt. There's some sort of alignment, bringing things into alignment when you think about balance, because that's what balance is. So this is about well, there's a balance, a need for balance. I had to look. I had to go. I'm sorry, but I'm not. I had to look. So there's a need for balance. Door to personal healing and happiness, and these cards fell out. So it looks like we have a man holding his heart, and it could be, and there's a door opening. You see the peace. It's like the rainbows. Rainbow to me is a symbol of peace. It means the difficulty is over. There's a blessing here. This is the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. The storm is over. You know, it's like you go through this doorway to peace and serenity and love. It's just beautiful. It is beautiful. So but we have this man that he's still holding his heart, right? He is holding his heart. He hasn't given it away. Looks like he's about to, though. We have a door that is opening. We do. And this has something to do with heaven, because of the 7. 7 is a number from heaven. And this looks like heaven. This does look like heaven. So it feels like there's something to do with, it's heaven sent. Angels come from heaven. So it feels like, something is heaven sent. Somebody may have been sent. A man. I don't know. Wow. Now this is, I feel like this has to do with heaven, so I'm not sure what is going on, but something to do with heaven. Whatever this is, whatever is happening to bring balance, okay? And if you think about a rainbow, that is it's a beautiful thing. It is a very, very much a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful sight, okay? It's when you see, you're going to be in awe. Okay, there's a feeling of awe. It's like, wow, this is so beautiful. This is great. But it's brought to you from heaven, is what I'm trying to say. And if you think about balance, there usually it takes two things to bring balance, or something like that. I decided to use this deck today, so we're just going to see what happens. Nine of Wands reversed. Now, the Nine of Wands reversed is avoiding challenge, great personal fear. So we could have a man that has great personal fear. He is stuck. He may be dealing with some hard feelings of the past. He's obviously been wounded. Maybe his heart has been ripped out. Yes, men do get their hearts ripped out. Okay. Looks like this man has he's thinking about something. He's very intent. He's thinking about giving his heart away. He's still thinking about it. He sees an opportunity. Absolutely. It looks like it's a pretty beautiful one to me. But there's distrust and there's fear with the Nine of Wands reverse. So I think we have a masculine. And yes, it's a masculine that is in some sort of fear. Nine of Pentacles reverse. Interesting. 4 plus 5 equals 9. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9 is about closure. 9s are about closure. It's time for closure. It's a sign to move on. Okay. So we have somebody here that is struggling to move on from, you know, their past, perhaps. But it looks like they're being given the chance. They're being given a beautiful opportunity. It looks like if you just go through that door and you give your heart away or do whatever it is that you're thinking about, you know, it's beautiful. Because, I mean, it is. And there's a dove, okay? Doves, to me, are a symbol of love, okay? And it looks like somebody's waiting. I feel like we have somebody here that is waiting. They're waiting for this person to come, okay? They're waiting. Now, the Nine of Pentacles reversed is independence. So somebody may be fearful of giving up their independence, okay? Or fearful of being independent. This could go many different ways. Somebody may be wanting to go in another direction because they need balance. Okay, but there's some sort, when you get the Nine of Pentacles reverse, it's like there is a need for discipline and there is a need to take action. There is. But somebody may not know their value, or they may not know their worth, or they may not be strong, you know, because this could be a lack of strength as well. There's a need for discipline here, big time. There's definitely a need for discipline, and there's a need to it's almost like take ownership of something. Oh my God, another 9. So there is something that is closing with all these 9s, because we got 999, okay? 999. It looks to me, I mean, in this one, whew, I don't know if it's teardrops or what. Could be blood. Tears from heaven. That's what I just saw. Tears from heaven. They're coming from way up here. Tears. I don't know. I'm sorry. But it's like, isn't there a song by Eric Clapton by that? I haven't heard it in a long time. I heard it a long time ago, though. Interesting. Anyway, the Nine of Swords is suffering. It really is. It is suffering. We got somebody here that is really struggling. They are in a state of anguish or despair, sadness. Somebody could be feeling guilty, very, very guilty, just feeling hurt. In a state of, you know, darkness, a period. Somebody may be going through a period of darkness, or they've been through a period of darkness. But with these 9s, 9s are about closure. They are. Two of Swords reversed. Hanging on to resentment. We got somebody here that is fearful of the unknown, right? They're fearful. They're very worried, very anxious, very stressed out, being overly cautious, really in some sort of state of mental turmoil here. We have somebody here that is really struggling mentally. They are. They may be feeling emotionally cold or being emotionally guarded. That's why they're holding on to their heart, and they're not. There's some sort of heartache here. There is. But there's a doorway. I mean, if you think about heaven, heaven is healing. There's a doorway that is open for you to go through that could bring you peace. It could bring you happiness. It could bring you love, right? But you're going to have to probably face some fears. The Two of Swords is blocking. It's like blocking your heart, blocking your emotions. We got somebody here that is really fearful. Definitely fearful. It's like they're postponing. They're trying to delay. They're trying to, so they can think. They want to think a little bit harder. They want to think a little bit more before they make their decision. It's like they know that there's a better opportunity, or they know there's happiness if they go through. But fear is pretty big here, I think. Fears and worry and anxiety. Because of all the struggles that life has already given this person. This person has been through... you think about the Nine of Wands and typical deck. That's a war zone. Somebody has been through the war zone. They have been wounded and they've been hurt really bad. The Nine of Pentacles is about security and stability. Obviously, this person is no longer feeling stable and secure. They may, lack self-confidence or lack self-worth. Something has happened. Okay, something has happened. They're no longer stable like they were, or they've been alone for a while and they're afraid to give up their independence. There's distrust with the Nine of Wands reverse. We definitely have a masculine. I believe it's a masculine, okay, that is very worried and anxious and fearful about stepping into this happiness, okay, even though this angel has brought him this opportunity. Okay, you got this beautiful opportunity to, for rainbows and butterflies, but you gotta accept it and open up your heart if you want it. So it feels like somebody has been brought in, a beautiful thing, and it's like I'm scared of it. I'm really scared of it. Ooh, lust reversed. This I would consider the Strength card because of the Lion. This deck is different. It's not like your typical deck. There is a lack of confidence here. There is a lack of confidence. There could also be self-confidence. There could be a self-image problem. We could have somebody here that thinks they're not good enough. Fearful of their looks, fearful of their presentation, or just lacks confidence, lacks self-esteem. They're also, when I see this card in reverse, I wonder if we have somebody that has some health issues. The Hierophant reverse, it could be fear of commitment. There could be fear of commitment. We could have somebody that's under a lot of social pressure to choose somebody that is a 10, to choose somebody that looks, perfect. Okay? Because I see that in this card as well. So this is a lot of social pressure. So it's like somebody maybe having a hard time choosing something, choosing happiness because of ego, because of pride. Because of the Lion, I see pride, okay? They may, be governed by social stereotypes or whatever. I do feel like we have somebody here that is not very spiritual, and they have made they've made some poor choices in regards to, I feel like it's looks, and maybe that's a lesson that they need to learn. If you choose somebody based on their face value, that's exactly what you're going to get. That you can't choose somebody based on their face value. You have to look deeper. The Hierophant reverse. Now this is poor counsel and having a hard time doing the right thing because of society. It's like somebody is letting society choose their happiness, and it's not making them happy. Be careful with your choices. There's consequences for that. This is the Seven of Cups. There's consequences for making the choices that you make. This is a card of consequences. So somebody is going to be dealing with some consequences. Choose wisely, because what you own owns you. So somebody's going to be presented with a choice. And I think this choice has to do with, because with the Two of Swords as well. The Two of Swords, and that's a choice as well. But anyway, there's a choice between two options, or there's a choice between two paths. I feel like we have a masculine that has an opportunity between two, okay? He can choose to be or a few different options, because this is a few different options, actually. So he probably can choose to be single, right? Or he can choose to be with somebody who fits the social acceptance of his little world, his family, his friends, whatever. He can choose that person. Or he can choose the one that's going to make him happy. What's it going to be? Choose wisely. Because what you own owns you. That is the meaning of this card. So we have the Hierophant is a father figure, or a masculine, or somebody that is very authoritative, that really heeds to society, okay? Almost like a religion, okay? And it doesn't have to be religion, okay? It's like, but, and you could use religion as a metaphor. It's like, this is how it's supposed to be, this is how it's supposed to look, this is the way, but no, this is like giving up. I think that we have somebody here that is, withholding their true feelings or their heart. They're not giving their heart away because of the social pressure that they are under. But they want something more. And there's a door that is open. And this angel has opened the door. Now this masculine has to choose. He does. He may be in a relationship right now, or he may not, because there is some sort of singlehood here that is not on the same page. The Hierophant reverse is a relationship that is not on the same page. But it may look really good. Now this is the Temperance reversed. So extremes. When you get the Temperance reversed, this is something is off. Something isn't right. There's a need to re-examine. And somebody is definitely feeling an imbalance, or they are in a relationship that there's an imbalance. We have somebody here that is acting inappropriately. It's like they're creating bad karma. They are by not acting with their heart, by not following their heart. So we definitely have somebody here that is going overboard, and they're probably feeling uneasy on the inside. They're probably feeling chaotic in the inside. They're probably feeling angst on the inside, because whatever it is that they're doing, they know it's not right. They can feel it. Something isn't right, and they know it. They feel it. So I think we have somebody here that is really having a tough time moving on, because 9s are about moving on, remember? Now 9s are right before 10. 10 is the completion. So something is about to end anyway. Okay, it's gonna end. The next number is 10. So somebody may be biding their time. They're thinking. They're learning a lesson as well, because the Temperance upright is a lesson that has been learned. But this lesson hasn't been learned yet, because we have this masculine that is under a lot of social pressure. Okay? So he is thinking about what to do next. He's thinking about giving his heart to somebody that would make him very happy, but he's really struggling. So, and there's, I mean, you think about the Temperance reverse, there's extreme ups and downs, right? There's extremely frustrated. Okay, this person is frustrated. They may be moody. They may be having mood swings. There even could be some hostilities. There's somebody that is emotionally unstable. And this could even, I mean, if you think about, well, what I just saw was like falling down. I don't know if somebody's hitting the ground, hitting your knees or like something like that. I don't know if there's, and I've been saying this a lot, but it feels like there's some illness here. There's some illness, and it's not getting better. It's not getting better. And it may be stress related. I mean, we got some stress here, and stress kills. Stress kills. When you don't follow your heart and it's eating you alive, you're killing yourself. A painful death at that. So I do feel like we have somebody here that is struggling to follow their heart, and they're feeling it. They're feeling it, and they're starting, it's like sickness, ill health, poor health, you know? So interesting. It's because they're blocking their truth. They're blocking. The Two of Swords reversed is blocking, and it's usually blocking your heart. But this is also exposure. The Two of Swords reversed. It's lies being exposed. So I'm not sure what that is about. I don't know if that's going to happen. The Tower. Woo! The Tower in reversed. And I say the Tower reversed is worse. You know I do. You know I do. So the Tower reversed is extremes, and it's extreme health problems. No shit. Means your structure isn't stable, and it is a collapse, and it is a falling down. Absolutely. So I'm not sure if someone's going to collapse, or they're going to fall down, or they're going to trip, because there's clumsiness here. There is some clumsiness. It's like somebody's clumsily, whatever, I can't even say it, but you know what I'm saying, could cause them, you know, to fall down, and they could get hurt really bad. I feel like there's going to be some painful changes when you get the Tower reversed. The Tower reversed is usually a permanent loss. Okay, it's usually, to me, a permanent loss. It's like if you don't reevaluate your desires in what your heart wants right now, you will have a permanent loss. There is a chance right now. It's your choice. Right now, you get choose wisely. What you own owns you. We have somebody here that is going back and forth, and they are very much struggling with their decision. It's almost at the 10, okay? It's time to close this. Either you want it or you don't. Okay? So the 9s, or it's time for close. Something, a chapter or a situation or the offer, okay, is about to be lost forever. Okay? Because this is a permanent loss. And remember, I said the 9 of Pentacles reversed. You must take action. I said it at the beginning of the video. You must take action before you experience a permanent loss. There's many options here. Somebody could have many options, and this is, you don't even see it. You don't even see it. You may not know that this person has many options. So I feel as though we have somebody, and there may be fear of commitment here, fear of marriage. We could have one person is like, you know, I want marriage, and the other one is like, well, you snooze, you lose. So anyway, we have a man that is thinking about offering his heart, and I would suggest he get off the pot. Good luck.